Let's play some Tower of Guns. Sickness or not, who knows? What do I want to do today? Let's do Major Moose with the super cannon. Let's see how this goes. I'm really glad to be back to Tower of Guns. I'm really glad I decided to do the roguelike roulette. I think it's probably one of my favorite series I've ever done. And I mean, it's barely a series. It's kind of just like, well, all right. Man, how do I even like put it into words? I guess a loose justification to play a bunch of old games when I normally wouldn't. Because I don't know, this game just always felt really good to me. And I always felt kind of bad that I stopped. I always feel really bad when I, you know, stop playing games that I enjoy. Let's see. Just because it is really fun to, like, you know, keep going with things. But I don't know, every once in a while you kind of just have to put a game away. Kind of the same thing with Risk of Rain. I've started that series on YouTube as well. I guess technically, as of this recording, YouTube has yet to experience the return to Tower of Guns. The splash damage on this gun is goofy. I actually made it up here? I didn't even intend to. I was just like, alright, let's just shoot ourselves up to avoid bullets. Right, I'm not immune to falling damage. I'm immune to self-harm, though, which is pretty important with this gun. But yeah, there's just a couple of, like, old-school-ish roguelikes that I really, really loved back in the day, and that I shelved for, you know, semi-necessary reasons. My channel needs to play other games. But it's been, I don't know, just really nice to have the justification to come back to them. So I was just shocked to see Dark Souls propping up. Yeah, I guess I can talk about this. I'm so experienced at this game. I can pretty much play it without even referencing what I'm doing. Or even reacting to it, which might be a bit jarring for some people. I apologize. Anyway, alright, I forgot. I can't actually get up there. That platform is just too high. Normally. This gun also has just enough kickback to give you a bit of a boost. But every once in a while I will return to old games that I enjoyed. Dark Souls, roguelikes, and then, like, there'll be a couple other, like, kind of management-y games that I'd like to go back to. Like, I specifically want to go back and play some more They Are Billions this week, if I can. Because I really enjoyed that game, but it was just a little crashy for my tastes when I played it on launch. And so I'd love to actually go back to that one and play it again. Right. I take falling damage. This EXP pickup. Oh. And then it falls down, thanks. Alright, who's shooting at me? You guys are. I love the fact that I spend most of my time maneuvering than I do actually fighting in this game. It's kind of like, I kind of do the same thing in, Risk of Rain, but the experience is slightly different. In Risk of Rain, I'm moving so I avoid death. In this one... Ow? I'm not even sure what hit me there. I'm actually taking a lot of damage. These guys are clobbering me. I don't move fast enough to really avoid their hits. This is why I need multiple jumps. Oh, they still exist. I think it's... Yeah, they're all dead. Cool. I'm still super wounded. I think I might have some HP. Down below? Yeah, I can use this gun to arrest my falls. Let's see. Should try out Tempest Citadel. Yes, that is one of the many games on my backlist. So I'm gonna be kind of scatterbrained, which should be kind of obvious. I'm still sick. It's making it really hard to, like, focus. I've had nothing to do for the... Who is still... Oh, they're still shooting at me. I should kill them before they hit me. Spike balls hurt. But yeah, I've been sick for the past, like, 2 weeks, and it is just the most onerous thing. Because I have such a big backlog, I could be streaming starting at, like, 4 every day. And could have been doing so for this entire week, effectively. But because I've been so sick, it just hasn't been worth it for me. What did we get? Magnet... Well, that... I feel cheated. Because there's a magnetism upgrade up the other direction, too. I could get it, but it doesn't feel particularly useful. Now, there's secrets around here, but I don't know if I can reach them. We'll see. I'll give it a go. Because, yeah, it's right there. I don't think I'm going to be able to reach it. Yeah, I need another gun, give or take. Oh well. I'll live. Or I need another gun. I need another jump to actually get up there. It's unfortunate. I was hoping I could get the infinite gunflight set up. Going into a boss with this. Gonna be dodgy. Let's see who we're up against. Mama Spinbot? No! The Longhorn. Okay, we might be okay. Longhorn is kind of easy. If I remember right, I was once fast enough to actually be able to get behind him. It was tough, though. I love his design. He looks really cool. Okay, and we get potable transmission fluid, which... I don't actually remember what that does. Okay, we get a health up. It helps. Let's get out of here. Man, what was I even talking about? Oh, right, yeah, so I've been sick. And the problem with being sick, and the problem with, like, the problem with being sick and being a YouTuber is that you constantly have deadlines that are coming up. Not only, like, you know, trying to keep your backlog afloat. And, to be fair, my backlog is stupid. I could probably go a month without... Ow! Oh, boy. I could probably go a month without recording a video and be okay. I just don't want to. That's a terrible idea. I don't know if that was worth it. Okay. But yeah, I really probably could put out, like, you know, several videos a day for a full month. Just take it off. It's not a good idea for a lot of reasons. I mean, for starters, I stream at the same time. I'm probably going to die. We're going to have to mulligan this run. Taking too much damage and not getting enough health pickups. We'll see. Bomb bots are kind of the lifeblood of a run. So I might actually be able to make a swift recovery here. I'm going to try and lure their bullets over. Might be too much. Still pretty wounded. At least there's only one this time. Makes life a little bit easier. I love how slow the bullets move. It makes it feel like you actually can dodge them. Which generally you can. Okay, there we go. Yep. But yeah, so I constantly... I constantly have, little deadlines every day. For like, you know, gotta have X number of videos per series, otherwise, you know, they fall off and I never finish them. Looking at you, Witch in the 100 Night. Both series. I think I got sick for both series, and that's what did them both in. And it sucks. Okay, we're back up to full-ish health. I guess pre-HP pickup, but that's good enough. Hilariously enough, it's faster to go... Damn it. It's faster to go backwards with this gun. It's just hard to maneuver. There we go. But yeah, I was hoping to get the pickups over there. Nope. There we go. Okay, some health. Some of that. Now there's one? I think there's 1 or 2 secrets in here. But I don't know if I want to... Ow. Go for the other one. Do we bother? I have 2 speed pickups. I could go for the other secret. Right, there's like several secrets on this level. So far, I don't have a whole lot of... love for this run. Oh, thanks. Okay, there's nothing. This was not worth it. As a lovely gun that I can't use. Or can't afford. I guess if I hadn't bought the speed up, I would have been able to buy it. But I think that's the gun that I think that's a happy birthday gun. Which we had last time, so I guess it wasn't really worth it. Oh well, not the end of the world. Are we looping today? I don't know if I'm gonna loop. We'll see how fun the run is. What the? Some of those guys just disappeared. Bizarre. Okay, these little guys are kind of nuisances. Ow. Can't afford to take falling damage like that. I'm acting like there's no falling damage in this game. It's a problem. Let's see. There we go. Oh, I guess there are some HP pickups down here. I don't remember. Is this a secret? No. That's a secret for some of them, but not all of them. There's a mystery up there. No way I'm going to be able to get to that. Alright. Down we go. Into the sphincter of spikes. I'm just gonna duck that. There's some money. Okay, armor pickups. Those are worth. I might get the nose spike damage. Oh, come on. Oh. Really hoping I could avoid that. What the? Yeah, I'm noticing these guys are just actually disappearing. They're not dying. They actually just go poof. That's it. Okay. I don't remember if there's any other secret. Oh, right. Tilting brings you back here. Yeah, there goes no spike damage. Well, so there's a no spike damage perk that you can get. Trying not to take spike damage. I might go for that perk next. Maybe? I don't know. I don't like that perk that much. It's kind of fun with lava, but, well, no, it's really fun against the one boss. I don't know. Whatever. I'm super scatterbrained today. I'm just gonna jump from topic to topic until I either wake up or something. I don't know. I don't know how today's gonna go. Yeah. On the topic of topics, the moment I walked into this room, I got mad. What? I didn't realize it wasn't flying. Oh. That's why I'm not flying. Ow, 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 dead. Damn. This gun has kickback. Let's try a different gun. Menu. New game. Let's keep Major Moose. Do I want the... Was it the Blather Snake? No, it's the Babble Gun. I wanna do Babble Gun for this one. Yeah, the big bullet cannon is really fun. I don't remember the actual name. But I think this one's just straight up better. The kickback on the previous gun can cause problems. Specifically, it actually forced me down the gravity vader, and I burnt to death, kind of, sort of. Egon's Pride run again. I could do another Egon's Pride run, but I kind of don't want to. Yeah, if you don't have Major Moose, this gun can and will kill you. It's got really heavy splash damage. Anyway, so I'm gonna roll this one at least for now. We'll see. But yeah, the topic that I was gonna maybe kind of sort of try and talk about-ish was when we went into that room with the gravity elevator, I suddenly got really angry, and it took me a little bit to remember why I was mad. One of the reasons why I haven't played this game in a while was the last time I tried streaming it, I had a... I don't know if he was a fan necessarily, because he was only around for like several days, but he showed up and proceeded to angrily demand that I play games for ages. And this was like when I still only had like 15 people watching me, so I was particularly iffy about just banning people for being demanding. But it is part of the source of, you know, why I get maybe a little bit grouchy when people start demanding that I do things. Because he was like angrily demanding I play the FTL mod, whatever it is. The one that like adds infinite mode and so on and so forth, and he was, you know, just being an... he was just kind of being a dick about this game. It's like, this doesn't look good, go play FTL, and I was just like, dude, let me play what I want. I think it was like one of the first times I had to like stop the stream and say, you know, look, you gotta stop. And then he did, and then I banned him, and then that was kind of the end of it, but there are a lot of interesting first experiences you have as a streamer, and usually I never go back and like go over those experiences a second time, if that makes sense. Like I rarely will. I don't think I will ever play Grow Home again. Even though Grow Home was amazing, I just don't have a whole lot of reason to. Yeah, FTL Captain's Edition. So where's the secret? I think it's directly below this, so I'm not going to be able to get there, even if I wanted to. Double check. Yeah, there it is. It's a hard one to reach. But this is one of those games that's from like the very beginning of my channel, so I've got like a ton of memories, good and bad, attached to it. Mostly good, admittedly. But every once in a while there's like a bad memory and I'm just like, oh yeah, I was really mad about a thing. Man, this gun is ridiculous. It absolutely puts the previous gun to shame. Grab all the weapon levels that we can. It doesn't have any kickback, so I can't use it for platforming, but it utterly demolishes people. Yeah, Longhorn again. I mean, it's fairly par for the course considering my first run of this had Dr. Turret 3 times in a row, which is super goofy. Okay. Anyway, now that I've got the bad memory off my shoulders, it took me a bit. I was like, why am I furious at this room? And then of course I died in there. It's not an easy room. Let's see. But yeah, I don't know. It just took me a bit. I've got a decent memory, but I got a lot of memories at this point. Sometimes it's a little easy to forget some of them. This gun is stupidly powerful. I think this is like I think straight up this is the strongest non rare drop gun in the game. I could be wrong. Okay. I know there's... Why did I do this? I'm not immune to fall damage. I guess I'm not that injured either. I can use the captain's belt. I wonder if I can actually... Is that a... I'll have to check. There's a secret in there, but I don't know if I can reach it. I think there's actually several secrets in here, and they're all a pain in the butt. Whee! Ow. Make it? Yeah, buddy. Alright, I'll grab the HP up. I don't think this is the only secret, though. I think there's another one. Wasn't there? I don't remember if there's another one, actually. No, I think this is the only one. Yeah, okay. Let's see, can you imagine the secret perk with this gun? It's actually not quite as good as you think it is. The secret perk works much better with slower moving projectiles. This one, it tends to kind of compensate. Like, it tries to to, like, whiz over and hit your enemy, but usually it just kind of goes wide. Works great in groups, but at that point I'd rather have Uber, or, I'd rather have Rapid Fire, or Vampirism. There's a number of different weapon perks that you can get with this gun that work pretty well. The previous gun works amazingly well with Seeker, because the bullets are so slow, they will just instantly curve directly around and hit whatever you want. Let's see. So, ow. Where's the guy shooting me? There he is. I think I got him. So, you tried playing this after watching last night. Any tips? Get used to the movement. Like, as weird as it's gonna sound, my like, basic tip for this game is actually just to try, How do I get this? My, like, #1 tip for this game is just find a room with, like, fairly basic, like, turrets and stuff. Like, just the basic gun turrets. Some of the big ones, some of the small. And, practice, like, jumping and moving around. It makes this game so much easier once you, like, have a good feel for the movement. Also, never stop moving. Because, like, moving in this game, I mean, feels really good, but also is, like, your #1 key to survival. Let's see. And also, don't kill hug bots. It's not actually worth it. They make the game harder whenever you kill them, which is probably weird, but I mean, I don't know. Should make sense. Is there a secret behind one of these? I don't think so. I think I've checked like a billion times. And there's no secrets back here. I'm just glad I'm already up to a couple of jumps. Just having like 1 or 2 is amazingly helpful. Okay, I think that's all of it. Yeah, if I seem like I'm out of breath, it's because I am. I can't breathe through my nose. Yeah, that's what happens when I try. It makes it very difficult for me to actually, like, commentate to some degree. Let's see, what are the other tips I could have? Try and unlock as many perks as possible. And don't be afraid to lose. The first 3 runs are automatically harder than the rest. Because freaking Joe thought that would be a great way to acclimate people. Like, you can read the comments on the source code for this game. He left them in for one reason or another, but effectively, he's like has like some lines of code that make the first 3 runs more difficult because he wanted new players to get used to the idea of losing. Which actually I think is like really smart. But that is also just really, really sneaky. There we go. This one's a little bit harder to get to, but it's definitely worth it. I don't remember if there's any other secrets. There's a secret up above, but I don't think there's any secrets behind anything. You thought hug bots were something to give you a jump start, so you killed them. Yeah, that's a bit of a trap. It doesn't actually make the game that much harder, but each hug bot you kill... Going for it, armor down. I'll live. I've already gotten a couple of armor up, so it's not so bad. Each hug bot you kill increases the difficulty by 1, which actually, like, isn't that much. But it's cumulatively enough to make the game noticeably harder by the end of the game. Which I don't know, I think that's really cool. Really sneaky, but really cool. So yeah, only kill hug bots if you think the run's going south, not if the run's going well. Because at that point, what do you have to lose? And what do we get? 4 coins. I will admit, I hope the secrets in Mother Gunship are a little bit more satisfying. They're currently, some of the secrets in this game are just kind of like, oh hey! Why is everything exploding? I have no idea, and that's kind of scary. Ow. Okay, the armor downs aren't too killer yet. It'll be more of an issue later. Let's see. Brain. I'm already off topic. I've already lost what I was going to talk about. Oh, right, yeah. It's just kind of insulting sometimes to go into a secret and find 4 coins. But then again, I guess there's a ton. So are there any fun things in the source code apart from those couple of things? I'm trying to remember. It's been actually years since I looked at the source code for this game. And also, I'm not a programmer, so like my exact experience with the like parsing code is kind of limited. So not really. I think one of the first people to find the cheats in this game, which I was quite proud of, mainly because, you know, it was just like, hey, source code. And then just found like a bunch of console commands in there, and I'm like, ooh, and threw them on the wiki. I think that was my only contribution to the wiki. Max health up. I'll take it. Hopefully Mother Gunship has more of a reason for me to contribute. Though honestly, like, I'm not much of a wiki contributor kind of person. I'm sorry, I'm a snotbot and I sound kind of gross. I actively have been avoiding trying to cover the many new games that I've been given. I got a whole bunch of press codes. And like, I really want to cover them all, but I'm trying to wait until either the last second to get healthy enough to like cover them well. Ooh, item charge. It's not like you use the captain's belt, but still. But like, I feel bad about covering new games. I did a whole series on Minute. Well, sick. Ow. Oh, I just backed right into a flamethrower. Let's just pop the captain's belt. There it is. Okay. Let me see. I can do some horrible things to this guy. Almost certainly going to want to just sit here and shoot this. Okay, there we go. Wait, is he not dead? Okay, now he's dead. I do enough damage that I can actually just attack the base components instead. Hindenburg Pulse. I should probably go for that. The captain's belt is kind of awkward. Not really my thing.